This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. We explore topics surrounding sexuality, intimate relationships, and related subjects in an open and candid manner. Please be advised that we are not licensed marriage or sex therapists, and the content shared here is for entertainment and informational purposes only. If you are under 18 years of age or prefer not to engage with discussions about sex, relationships, or mature language, we strongly recommend that you refrain from listening further. However, if you are of legal age and comfortable with this content, we invite you to settle in and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris. And today on our Wednesday Quickie, we are talking about our past lifestyle, our favorite lifestyle experience.
Well, and they're also in the past, but
There
our favorite
you
lifestyle
go.
experiences. I was real excited about this when we were talking about it last night because I was like, you know what would be exceptionally hot?
Yeah.
These wonderful stories that you tend to whisper to me very, very hot and secretively while we're having sex. I just want to share that with our viewers
Mhm.
because you are exceptionally friggin' hot, man. And you've got some incredible stories. And
I
so
do.
I was curious, out of all the stories that we've hashed over, you and I,
Yeah.
throughout the years, I was curious as to what your favorite one was that included me.
Okay.
But also, what was your favorite one that didn't include me?
Okay.
Because, I'm all about that. That's kinda hot. That's my
Yeah.
kink,
Yeah.
so I'm just kinda
Yeah.
curious about that. So, I know I've got a couple on my list, but I'm just curious, why don't you start us out? Because I really wanna know, what is your absolute favorite?
So my favorite was when we had this guy come over
Okay.
and he was a little younger than we were, but very well endowed. So I didn't even know what this guy looked like. Like you had,
Oh, this is the one I set up.
yeah, you had
Okay.
set it all up.
Yeah, yeah.
And he came over. You had been talking to him for a while, like
A little
chatting him
bit.
up
Yeah,
and
it didn't
sending
take too
pictures.
long, but
Yeah.
I felt pretty comfortable
Yeah.
with it.
And then, so he came over. It
Yeah.
was late
Sure.
and I was a little nervous because back then I was still nervous of experiences. Like when they were happen, I would just get nervous. Like people are coming over. Oh my God. And so I'd get giggly.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So we're going to jump into that.
yeah,
But yeah.
we had that conversation because
Yes.
you would get giggly and I'd be
Cause
like,
I
"Dude,
get,
that is not a turn on. Don't be."
yes. Cause it was so weird. Okay. But anyway, this guy came in. You opened the door and walked him to the bedroom. And I was already there in the bedroom waiting for him. I was wearing, I think like black little underwear, like laced ones and a tank top. And
Mhm,
it was like a heat. It said heat on it from the
mhm.
basketball team, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the
And so
Miami Heat jersey.
yes, and it was like a little thin tank top and I was there at the bed and I'm kneeling on the bed and I'm ready. So, he comes in, he says hi, we chat a little bit, all three of us, and then you tell him because I was shy, you tell him, "Okay, well, y'all can start whenever." And so I kind of crawl to the end of the bed and he's standing up and he's shirtless and just has his boxers on. And this guy was very built. Like his whole body was like muscular.
Yeah, you could tell he hit the gym often.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
And
wasn't like an oversized bodybuilder. He
no,
was just
no.
very
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, this is sexy. And so we started making out and he's grabbing me and he's touching me. And I feel his dick getting really hard.
Yeah?
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's really well endowed. And so we start making out even heavier and he kind of pushes me or lays me on the bed and he starts going down on me. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy, I need him. Like I need him inside me.
Now, how did he do going down on you?
He
Was
did
he
good.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I remember like looking at you and giving you that face, like, yeah.
Now, the whole time I was standing next to the bed,
And you're recording.
I'm recording and I
Yeah.
got my dick in my hand because I was fucking rock hard. Yeah, I
Yes.
remember that.
And so you're recording because he was okay with that.
Yeah.
And we start, man, it's been so long. I want to say
So
he kind of,
it actually started because I have it on video
yes,
and I've seen it a
that's
billion
right.
times.
Yes.
But it actually started with the two of you on the bed.
Uh-huh.
Y'all were making out.
Okay.
And then you eventually you started feeling him get harder through his underwear. And so you
Yeah.
ended up taking him out and you went down and started sucking his dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I remember that. I remember he fucked me good.
Yeah.
Like, he was on top of me, he got me sideways, and,
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
he was deep. Like, he was well endowed. Like, I've
Yeah.
I've I've talked to you about him so many times, like,
Yeah.
"Where the hell is this guy?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And he fucked me the way different positions that you and I do, he was just at a different angle and, like, super deep in there.
Yeah.
And then I remember riding him, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's gonna make me come hard." And I did.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, feeling that warm sensation, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this was good." And I think from the video, I know I got off of him, and I'm
Yeah.
just, like, dripping.
Yeah, no, you as soon as you slid off of him, like, just poured out
Yes,
from
I was
underneath
like,
you.
"Oh my god, that was just wonderful."
Yeah.
And I don't remember the end of it, but
That was the end of it.
that was the end of it,
Yeah,
and that was it.
that
But
was
so
it.
that was my favorite one. And you weren't really involved until afterwards. So that was really my favorite one with us you're just kind of videoing it.
Well, after that, he was tired, and so he laid back, and that's where I went in,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Do you want me to film?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." And so I remember I got on top of you, and I slid inside you, and while I was fucking you, you grabbed his dick and you started rubbing his dick because he was still hard, and you
Yeah.
were like, "God, I really love this dick."
Yeah.
And she were you looked at me and you were like, "How can I not? Look at this." And you grabbed it and it was, like, stiff in your hands,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Forget it." I did not last long with all of
No.
that.
No, I yeah. And then I think the one with you involved is probably when we had 2 other guys come over. And
I
it
don't
was
remember
you
that.
and the 2 other guys, and I started with 1,
Right.
then the other one came in a little bit later,
Yeah.
and then 1 tapped out, and then you came in. So, that was probably my 2nd favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 'cause we've had a few experiences, but that one, the first one was the one by myself, and then the second one was definitely me, you, and the other 2 guys.
Yeah. Well, that's good and all, but you have to
Yeah.
explain
So
to us. I mean, they
I got you.
I know what you're
So
talking about, but not everybody
I'm with
does.
this guy, and we had been talking for a long time, and so he came in, we invited him over, and it was kind of during the day. We had taken the day
It
off
was
or
during the
something.
day,
So
yeah.
he came in and he was ready. So I'm always on the bed waiting for these guys, right? So this guy comes in and we're chatting, and then he is the one who initiated it. He was like, "Lay down." And I was like, "Okay." I'm always shy about that.
Why?
Like, do I start or do they start, right? Like, I don't know who's supposed to start.
So are you still shy about that? I'm
I'm
curious.
not.
Okay,
Now
because I
I'm
do remember that, like, every time we would have somebody come over, you would stand in front of them and you didn't know what to do, and I
yeah.
used to always tell you, "Well, go ahead, get
Yeah.
started," and
Yeah.
then you would come in and you guys would make out, and then you'll end up on the bed.
And so I like making out when I'm, like, on my knees on the bed
Yeah.
and they're, like, standing up, and I'm making out with them and I'm grabbing them because I know you like to see that.
Yeah, cool. Because normally their hands are in between your legs, and then you're
Yes.
grabbing at their dick,
And it
and
gets
that's
really
hot.
hot and
Yeah.
heavy. And so this guy I was making out with, and I think you were in and out because you were waiting for the other guy to come in.
I was recording some,
Yeah.
but I was waiting for that other guy to show up,
Yeah,
yeah.
and so I'm making out with this guy, and he's going down on me, and it's so funny because he has to flip his hat the other way.
Yeah, he
He left his hat
never
on,
took his hat off. Thought
which
that
is
was
fine, he
interesting.
probably had a hair issue and he just didn't wanna show it, but
Maybe.
I don't care. Your mouth is still working,
Oh,
and
man.
so he's going down on me, and then I believe he starts fucking me, which was good because he kinda was standing at the bed, and he's fucking me doggy style. Yeah, he flips me over and he's fucking me doggy style, and I'm like, "Okay, this is good.
Mhm.
Not bad."
Yeah.
Right? And then we're going at it, and I think he lays me down on my back, and he crawls on top of the bed, and he's like, "Okay, let's do this." And he has my legs, like, up,
Mhm.
and he's just freaking deep in there.
Yeah.
And I like to look at you when all that is happening because I know that you're getting fucking hard.
Oh, man. Big time.
And then I think within, like, another 15 minutes, we're going at it, the other guy shows up,
Yeah.
and he's ready too, and you're like, "Hey, jump in whenever you want." And so that was fun because I'm laying on my back, one guy, I'm spread about on the bed, so it's a king size bed, so we're at each end of the bed.
Mhm.
And one guy is fucking me, and the other guy, the new guy, comes in and he puts his dick in my mouth.
Mhm.
And I'm getting it from both ends.
Yeah.
And I just remember when I'm in that kind of mood, I am all about them. Like, I'm all like, freaking take advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
So I know they both did, and I think they ended up saying, "Hey, do y'all wanna switch?" And so we switched, and one guy ended up being they switched positions, and so he was at one end, and then the other guy was like, "You wanna suck my dick?" And I'm like, "Yes." So he came around, and I'm sucking his dick, and you are just watching.
Oh, yeah.
And one guy finishes, the other guy wants me doggy style, so he flips me over. So the guy who was there first finishes, and the new guy still has to finish. So he gets me from behind, and then you come in and you have me sucking your dick, and I'm on all fours.
Mm.
And so he's really like grabbing my ass and like pushing me real deep, and you are just fucking my face.
Mhm.
And think everybody finished. Everybody finished, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's it. The guys left, and you and I just fuck some more.
Yeah.
So
I think all
so
weekend.
favorite was the one guy by myself, and then you got me after,
Yeah.
and then the 2 guys. I don't have a lot of, like, fun experiences or experiences that I can say are my top with women, like one single woman. I've had a few, but, man, the ones that really, really, like, I will still, like, masturbate to are the ones I just told you.
Really?
Yeah. Like, the first guy, we're gonna call him X. X was amazing. If I could find X, you know I would have him.
Well, we tried.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
because
tried.
he's supposed to be living, like, very close by.
I think he was actually in Houston for a
Oh,
while.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could find him.
Yeah?
I'm sure I could find guys that are just as good, but I just haven't, like, ventured out. But I'm going to.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Really?
Yes, I'm going
Oh,
to.
that's
So,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, so now you have to tell us.
Oh,
You have to tell us what is your we're gonna do this one a little bit different. Tell me your favorite experience where I am not involved. Because you've had some experiences without me,
yeah.
like, in the room at all. Like, I'm not even
Yeah.
home.
There
So
hasn't been
no, there
very
hasn't been a
many.
lot, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, you've had a few,
Yeah,
I
I've had a
think.
couple.
Yeah,
I've had
so,
a
like, I
couple
wanna know what's your favorite experience
without you.
without the wife present?
Oh, man.
Is there
That's
one?
that's a hard one. That's a hard one because I really haven't had very many.
Yeah. Okay,
A
let's
lot of
do their
my
favorite one with me present.
okay, but without you interacting, like, without you involved,
Yes.
just me and somebody else?
Yeah,
Ooh, wow. That's a tough one too. See, that's the problem that I have is that
because I'm always involved in
whenever
them.
you're
Yeah,
there, even if you're just there to watch,
yeah.
all the women that we've ever been with want you involved,
Well,
and then you wanna be involved,
you
so
had one where I was actually baking and our friend
oh,
came
man,
over
that was a good one. So,
because that had
yes.
been kinda building up.
Yeah, so she worked with you. You
Yes.
2 worked at the gym together,
Yeah.
and she was not in the lifestyle, but she would hear all your stories, and she liked the idea, and
Because
it
she was kind
sounded
of already, like, cheating on her husband
she was
with
cheating on
somebody
her
else.
husband. Yeah, that was a whole different story, but it was very obvious that, she would play around behind her husband's back and whatever, and so she would hear these stories that you would tell, and she was interested, and she had met me, and she found me attractive,
Mhm.
and so you ended up telling her, you were like, "It's okay if you wanna talk to him." And you told me, it was like, "It's okay if you wanna text her." And
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, okay, whatever." So we
Yeah.
started texting.
Mhm.
And I remember we would have these little text messages going where she would be out and she'd be texting me and telling me, "Oh, I'm about to meet up with this guy and he's gonna fuck me and I want him to come in my mouth," and all this stuff. Like, she would tell me all of this. And I'm
Right.
like, "Oh my God, this chick's fucking awesome. That
Yeah.
sounds great." So she ended up showing up to the house. Now, everything that transpired was not
No, because she was
planned
there to pick up an order from
for a cake. Yeah.
yeah, because
So
I was
you were
doing a
You were
something for
doing
her baby shower
yeah,
or
you were
something
baking something or
for
another.
her daughters, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I was sitting on the couch, and you were in the kitchen. She showed up, and y'all are both in the kitchen, and I can hear y'all, and I'm kinda talking to y'all from the couch from the living
Yeah.
room, and she's dressed in these little shorts and this tight little shirt. She looked good, you
Yeah.
know? And while we were there, we were talking. I don't know how the subject of sex came up, but we were talking about how we were there and we had an empty house for once, et cetera, because it was during the day.
Mhm.
And the tension was building, and we were talking about how her and I had wanted to play, but we just hadn't had the opportunities to.
Right.
And I remember just kind of saying, screw it. I know this chick wants it. We're talking about it. I'm just going to do this. And so I got up from the couch. I walked over to her, grabbed her hand, and I said, come on. And I walked her to the bedroom and I
Yeah.
said, sweetheart, we'll be in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And you said, okay. And I walked into the bedroom and I closed the door. And we immediately, right next to the bed, we start making out.
Mhm.
Our hands are all over each other and we're just kissing away. And she starts rubbing me through my shorts, which of course I'm rock hard
Yeah.
by this time. And she pulls me out of my shorts and she's kind of jacking me off. And I said, lay down on the bed. So she lays down and I pull off her shorts, no panties.
Mhm.
And I immediately just go right in between her legs.
Mhm.
And I just start going down on her.
Yeah.
And she tasted good. Like
Yeah.
she was ready. Like
Yes.
she was ready to
Yeah.
go. And so I was going down on her for a while. And that was nice. And then she told me to lay down. And so I laid down and she started going down on me.
Mhm.
Now, that's about the time that you ended up walking in. I believe you walked in when she was going down on me. We
I
hadn't
thought she
started
was
having sex.
no, she wasn't writing you?
Oh, maybe so. So
Yeah,
then
she
she
was
so
writing
she
you.
she went down on me for a while,
Yeah.
and I was in the center of the bed, and then she decided to get up, and you're right, she slid down and
Yeah.
started riding me. And when she was riding me was when you kind of walked into the room,
Yeah.
and you stood there and you watched for a little bit
Yeah.
before you came in to join. But I think I must have came twice, at
Oh, I'm
least,
sure.
at
Well,
least.
I know that you came I wanna say you came on her pussy
Yeah,
because I ate her out.
yeah. So I pulled out
Uh-huh.
and I ended up jacking off against her pussy and I came all
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
and you went and went down on her
Yeah.
and you ate my cum off of her pussy and
Mhm.
proceeded to continue eating her pussy. And
Yes.
then I went behind you and I started fucking you
Yes.
while you were going down on her. Man, that was a
I
fun
love doing
experience.
that. I
Yeah?
love when I'm in, like, someone's, like, pussy, like, my face is just in there,
Yeah.
and then you come behind me. Like
So I have had women recently.
uh-huh.
I've had different women tell me, "Hey, do you think that I could join you and your wife and I can watch you fuck her and you come inside her and then I can go eat your cum out of her pussy?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, sign us up for that.
that's friggin' hot.
Yeah,
You should do that."
I love that.
But I haven't set anything up. But yeah,
You're such a
I'm just like,
dork.
"Yeah, that sounds like fun." But yeah, no, that was a fun time. I don't have very many times without you there. And I will say that that's kind of the thought is a turn on.
Yeah,
I've had some opportunities
yeah.
to play without you there, but I don't know, I just haven't really taken up on it very much.
Same,
Yeah.
same. It's just it's more fun. I
Yeah.
feel like it's just I have somebody who knows exactly what I like there, and so it's just fun. Now,
Right.
I mean, I think we're probably gonna experience different things, right? Something like that, but for us, just being there is another fun aspect.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like
Well, and you don't even have to be in the room.
yeah.
Like, the idea of you being the door being open and you being where you can kind of see from another
Yes,
room
is hot.
or, just stuff like that,
Mhm,
or,
mhm.
like, the thought of me being in the other room, like, in the living room while you take some guy into the bedroom
Yeah,
and you get really loud and I can hear you guys going at it. Oh my god, forget it.
that's fun.
Like, that's explosive.
It is, it
Yeah.
is. Okay, so now we need another experience from you where ooh, the pool?
The threesome in the pool?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I liked the threesome in the pool. That was definitely one of
So
the top ones.
we had a couple that was actually a couple that we met
They're
that
in the lifestyle.
they're in the
They
lifestyle.
were. They're not
They were,
anymore,
yeah.
but they were in the lifestyle, and
And
we
the
met up with them at a bar.
and the girl,
Was working at the bar and was friends with that couple,
she
but
wasn't
she was
working.
not lifestyle.
She was just a friend that came over from the bar. She was
Really?
just there. Yeah.
I thought she was working.
No, she wasn't working.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because you came in a little later, right? I think
Yeah.
you met us there or something.
I don't
I
know.
don't
No, you and
remember.
I got there together.
Then they were there and she was just a friend that worked with her. And I don't even know how it happened, but we all ended up coming back to the
Oh,
house.
I can tell you exactly how
Tell
it
me, because
happened.
I do not remember.
Man.
Those were my drinking days.
Oh, okay. So we were there at the table and we're
Uh-huh.
talking to this couple that's lifestyle, and their friend shows up, and she was very attractive. And she was wearing this shirt that was kind of connected at the top, but it had cleavage as well. And we were talking to her, and somehow it came up that her nipples were pierced. And you were like, "Oh my god, really? I've always thought about doing that before." And she's like, "Yeah, they're pierced." And so she pulled one of her tits out of her shirt there in front of the bar, in front of everybody.
Man,
And she showed us, and that immediately turned you on
that
because
sounds about right.
you are not very good at playing it cool.
I'm
So as
not,
soon
not
as
with women.
not with women, as soon as
No.
this woman pulled her tit out, you were like a cat in heat, and
Yes.
you were zoned in. You
Yes.
wanted her.
That's it.
That was the end of it.
And I think I told her that.
Yeah, and so we all laughed it off and everything, and we talked about how we had a pool at the house, and she was like, "Oh, I wanna go swimming." And you were like, "Yes, everybody come to our house,
Yeah,
and this is the
that's me.
address." And so we're driving home, and I'm like, "Are we really doing this right now?" And she's like, "Yes, I want this to happen." And I was like, "Okay." So we pulled up at the house, everybody shows up, and we immediately make a beeline for the backyard.
Yeah.
We have this deck, really nice deck that was
Yeah.
built, and she immediately comes out. She's the first one outside. She rips off all of her clothes and goes straight into the pool.
Mhm.
And I looked at the guy of the other couple and I was like, I guess we're doing this. And so we all start taking off our clothes and we start getting in the pool. So as we're in the pool, the couple that we met is off to the side on the shallow steps
Yes.
and they're kind of kissing and touching each other. You and I are probably in the 4 feet area off to the side. And you knew I was nervous. So whenever that happens, you normally come up to me and you start playing with me.
Mhm.
And so you were jacking me off and you were making me harder. And as I got hard, you kind of wrapped your legs around me and you started to fuck me,
Mhm.
which was great, you know, because once I'm hard, I'm hard.
And the single girl is
She's
floating.
floating. She's floating on her back in the pool, just enjoying life,
Yeah.
right? So then you stopped fucking me, but I'm still inside you. And you said, you looked back at our lifestyle couple friends and you said, "Hey, I'm really wanting your friend.
I'm about to take her.
I'm about to go take your friend." And she said, "I think she may like that." And that's all you needed to hear. You
Mhm.
literally broke away from me and you floated on over to her and she stopped floating. She got up and you two started making out. And it was hot, right in the middle of the pool. Y'all were making out. Both of you are naked
Yeah.
and you're touching each other. And you kind of waved me over. So then I came behind her. And of course, I'm rock hard. So my dick's right against her
Yeah.
ass. And you two are making out. I'm kissing her neck and her back, and she's getting turned on and she's reaching back and she's jacking me off while the two of y'all are playing.
Mhm.
So then eventually she lays back and floating,
That's
and
right.
you started eating her
I started
pussy.
eating her pussy.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this," because her back's on you.
Right.
And so you're kissing her neck and whatever, and I'm eating her pussy.
Right. Right. And so that was a lot of fun. And so eventually we made our way to like the side area of the pool. And the three of us were all kind of kissing and rubbing and touching while this other couple is watching us.
Right.
And I think they're kind of touching each other.
I think they were kind of fucking.
I don't think they were fucking. I
Oh,
think that they were just kind of
just
touching
watching.
each other
Okay.
and watching. And so eventually we're there on the side of the pool. You grab my dick and
Mhm.
you pull her over to me and you slid her down on top of me. and her and I just started fucking like crazy right there in
Yeah.
the pool,
Yeah.
just fucking, and you were right behind her, kind of holding her up so that she wouldn't float away,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
'Cause that happens.
Yeah, and, man, we went at it
For a
in that
while.
pool for a while, and it was getting loud, and the waters were choppy.
Yeah. Yes.
And then
Yes.
eventually, after a while, she got off, and she pulled you, and she put you on the same position that
Yeah.
she was in,
Yeah.
and then she started holding you up while you fucked me,
Yeah.
and, oh my god, that entire session
Was
was
hot.
incredible,
It was.
and I was really hoping she wouldn't leave afterwards. She ended up leaving, and I think we were, like, trying to convince her to just stick around a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
yeah. I was like, "They can leave, stay here," because
Yeah,
we had an empty house.
yeah,
Everybody just got dressed, and then we just kind of went inside the house, and then it was late,
yeah.
and that had never really happened. We never had people over like that,
No, no.
and so we took advantage of that situation, and it was fun, and I
That was
remember
fun.
she reached out a few times and then ended up getting with somebody, and she was like, "I'm so sorry, now I have a boyfriend," and I was like, "Dude, it's okay. Like,
Yeah,
whenever you're ready, you just let us know."
yeah.
But then we moved.
We moved, never saw her again. What a
Yeah,
shame.
yeah,
What a shame.
it was.
But you know what? So we've had some really cool times. I would say, and I feel comfortable being able to say this now, but I want to play without you there.
Same.
I want to have some separate
Yeah.
room
Yeah.
type scenarios. I want to be able to tell a girl, hey, I have the day off and you're not doing anything. Why don't you come over here to the
Yeah.
house and come fuck me? And then I'll send you a text and be like, hey, so and so is going to come fuck me. I'll try and provide a little bit of video for you.
You get a
I
hall
would
pass.
I would like to be able to do that
Oh,
because I
same.
don't
I mean,
have any stories that don't involve you.
yeah. I mean,
Not really.
not really. I mean, we did have times where I would leave and then you would have somebody come over, like a friend or whatever. But yeah, you don't have a lot.
No,
You
there's
don't
not a
have a
whole well,
lot.
there's not a whole lot of women who wanna play with a married man. Even if the wife is saying it's okay, there's still a lot of women who are just very respectful or they just
Yeah.
don't wanna start any
Yeah.
shit, you know, and I
I mean,
get it.
me too. I'm the same. I'm that kind of person too.
Yeah.
Like I like to play with the couple, but yeah, like you and I kind of go back and forth on that, whether it's cool for you to play by yourself, which it is, you just prefer me there.
I do,
And
but, you know, I'm trying to get so my preference of you being there derives from the fact that you didn't like me playing without you.
yeah,
And I knew how uncomfortable it used to make you, and knew how much it bothered you,
right.
me playing without you.
Yeah,
And so knowing how you felt about it, I didn't feel comfortable playing without you.
right.
But if I knew that you were solid and you were you were really honestly good with it,
Yeah,
I think I could enjoy myself,
yeah,
and I think I'd like to do that.
yeah. We'll
I'd
touch
like to do
we'll
that a
touch
few
we'll
times.
touch that subject later.
Yeah. Maybe that subject can touch me later, you know what I'm saying?
You got
I'm
it.
just saying, I would like I feel like we
Yeah, because I have a lot of guys that are single
yeah,
and that are willing to come this way or for me to go that way.
yeah,
I just haven't taken up on it only because, 1, I haven't met them in person,
mhm,
and I like to meet in person, and I like for you to meet in person. Like,
right.
that's one of our eh, that's one
That's
of our rules.
yeah,
Like,
that's one of our
yeah,
caveats is
like,
that, we have to know the
we have to
person. Yeah,
meet.
this is
Yeah.
not we're not trying to do a dateline here, you know, where
No,
you just meet
no.
some stranger
Yeah.
in a parking lot, and then I don't know who you're with or what's gonna turn
And
out.
same,
Yeah.
like, same.
Well, ain't no girl gonna kidnap
You
me, so
never
you don't
know.
have to worry about
You
me.
never know. I can tell you a story.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So no, like and there is a lot of guys. I think there's even girls that I could play with that just want to play with me.
Well, see, and I think I know that you've always wanted a friend
Mhm.
who is a girl
Mhm.
who you could get along with on a regular basis. You know, you're going to go out shopping or you're going to go here, go there, and then be able to fool around with them either throughout the day or later on
Yeah.
in the evening or
Yeah.
whatever. You used to have a friend like that way before me in
Yes.
your first marriage. You had
Yeah.
a friend like that,
Yeah.
but you haven't been able to find a friend like that yet.
No.
And I know that you're on the hunt.
I am. I
There's a
just
couple of women that you've kind of sat back and gone, "I think that person could play that role for me, but can they really? I don't know."
yeah.
And I don't know.
And it's just me getting to know them to
Yeah.
see if that's even a possibility because I am very open and comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
That person has to be the same way.
Right, right, and they have to understand this is just it's a friendship with benefits. That's
Exactly.
all it is,
Yeah.
and realistically, that's all I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a friendship with benefits. I'm looking for somebody who can hang out with us
And play with me, play
and
with
play with
you, play
you,
with
play with
us.
me, or, or I can say, "Hey, I'm gonna go out with so and so. We're gonna go do
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
and we'll be back."
Yeah.
It's like, that would be fun.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of finding somebody that you can, A, trust,
Yes.
B, like, and
Yeah.
that we can all agree is a good fit there. So that's something, hey, we're looking. What can I say?
I
We're
think
on the hunt.
everybody is.
We are looking. Anyway, I think that this is a fun one. I gotta tell you, I am exceptionally turned on. So we are about to have sex
As
because
we are.
I need you. I need you on that bed with those legs open because I am about to go to town. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. I am so glad that you guys could join us today because we needed to hash this out. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a really good conversation. I feel like I've learned some things about you.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll
Okay.
tell you what I've learned here in just a minute
I love
because that's
it.
about
I
how
love
long it's
it.
gonna take. It's gonna take a minute.
We're gonna have another quickie.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Bye.